Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jen. Welcome back to Jen's Place. All right, so today I will be doing my review of Love After Lockup, episode 32, 30-Day Fiance. Okay, so we start off with John and Christiana. We see them, going back to their house. This is Christina's first time, out of jail, whatever. They make it back there to the house, and Christina is nervous. Christiana is nervous because this is going to be her first time meeting John's kids. As we know, he has 8 children, but 3 of them live in his home. A 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and an 18-year-old that's going to be going to college. The oldest one. Okay, so, she meets the kids, they all say hi, nice to meet you, this and this and that, and the 18-year-old comes in a little bit late, and she's like, I heard so much about you, and Christiana says the same thing, I heard so much about you, but then she lets us know that really she didn't know anything about Christiana. Like, this is basically the first time that she heard about her was when her dad and Christiana was already married. So he is keeping secrets all the way around. Something is up with him, okay? So then her mom comes in and, they hug, cry, whatever. Then they go and Christiana basically is like, I wish my sister was here. And they go and sit down and eat for dinner. They eat dinner, and Christiana is just like so emotional because, this is like the first time that she's ever sat down and ate anything as a family. This is the first time that she ever feels like, she has a family, that she has someone. She tells us that she had a child and she lost custody of him at 2 years old. And so she said because of that, she was basically on drugs, and just doing whatever she wanted to do. So, but that was 19 years ago. And she's been on drugs, ever since, and she's sad about it, So the oldest daughter is like, I just give this relationship. She tells the producers and stuff, I give this relationship like a year. I don't think that it's really going to last. Christiana is just basically saying that she's thankful, that they are there at the table, sitting down and eating. This is like the first time that she's ever sat down and ate at a table and not in a prison. So it's the next day, and John and Christiana wake up in the bed. You could tell that something went down. And she basically is like, I just want to make babies. Like, he don't need to be making no more babies. But Christiana already looked like she got a baby in her stomach, but it must just be a prison baby. Anyway, so John is already gone, and he went to work, I'm guessing. And Christiana goes up to her mom's room and like, hey, do you want to go get something to eat? You want to go for a walk or whatever? So they go for a walk and they make it to the restaurant, and we see that, they start talking whatever about stuff. They start talking about, John. The mom just starts off like, something is not right with John. He has gotten all these cars, and he's fixing up the house. He got that boat. Just something ain't right with them. And she was like, when your sister was living with us, he was buying her whatever she wanted, any and everything that she's asking for. And Christiana's making this face like, what? So she was like, they was flirting with each other a lot, and, just being too, and Christiana's like, did they sleep together? The mom was like, I don't know. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall because I was hearing some noises, but I was hearing stuff. I was hearing them talk and stuff, but I didn't hear, anything like that. But yeah, so Christiana goes in to say, trying to take up for John, like, well, he told me that he was working like double shifts or whatever. And she just basically was like, okay, I just think that something is fishy. And Christiana's like, well, she wants to know if they slept together because she lets us know that she done slept with her sister's baby daddy. So that's why she was so concerned. Like, did they sleep together? Is this a payback? Is my sister paying me back? Is it karma coming back to bite me because of what I did to her? So basically, she, is going to get what she deserves if they do sleep together, Anyways, the next couple that I want to talk about is Lacey, John, Shane, whatever. So then we see John sitting at his table at his house, at his desk, writing a letter to Lacey, basically telling her that she will never see him again, and he's done with her. He can't believe that she, turned him into the cops or whatever. So he wants to go take it to her house. It looked like he was taking the letter to her house. It was kind of creepy. He was creeping me out, So anyways, we see Lacey and Shane at the house. Shane's bringing her flowers, all the stuff that she wants, asking her if she wants some pineapples and all this stuff. And they wasn't doing nothing really over there at that house. So then John calls his friend. Excuse me. John calls his friend because he feels like he wants to go out and drink and do drugs and all that, but he calls his cellmate, and when he meets him at the bar. So his friend tells him, meet me in the back of the thing. He had a brown paper bag. I thought he was about to give him some drugs, but it wasn't that. It was ice cream. They said that, when you are trying to get off drugs and stuff, you eat ice cream. Eating ice cream is a way of not doing drugs. So that's what they did. He brought ice cream bars, and then they just talked about what was going on. He just basically is like, I can't believe that Shane got my spot. Basically, like Shane is, Lacey's pregnant by him. They married, and that was supposed to be me, but, it's not. Okay? So, anyways, excuse me, you guys. I didn't really get much sleep last night. Okay, that was the end of that. That was the end of them. We don't really see much of John and Shane, Lacey, all that after that. So then we got Michael and Sarah. Okay, so Sarah lets us know that it's been like a few weeks, so probably like a month that Michael has been staying there. Things is good, he is, basically they just being a family. And next thing you know, we see Michael packing up to leave. He's putting clothes in a suitcase or whatever, and Sarah comes in there like, where are you going? What are you doing? And he's like, I'm about to go visit my mom in Flint. And he was like, because I haven't seen them in a long time, this and this and that. And she's basically like, you should let me know because the girls are going to be wondering where you are, this and this and that, and wondering why you're not doing this and this and that. So he leaves anyways. He tells the girls bye, calls the little girl in there, the oldest one in there, tell her that he's leaving, and then he leaves, gets in the taxi cab or whatever it is, the van, probably the production's giving him a ride because he ain't got no car. So the little girl's all crying, no, don't go, oh, I don't want you to go, this and this and that. Who knows what the heck he's out doing. So he leaves anyways, and a few days later we see Sarah's up in the kitchen. I don't know what the heck she's doing. Looks like she's cutting up some vegetables, fruit, who knows. Anyways, she calls Michael and he ain't answering the phone. He ain't been answering the phone for her. He don't care what she got going on. As far as we know, he's doing his own thing. So then her friend comes over and talking to her, asking her, have she talked to her friends comes over, they drinking and stuff, and she asks her, have she talked to Malcolm? And she's like, no. She asks, are her and Michael gonna get back together? And she just like, and asks, are they sleeping together? And basically Sarah's just telling her, yeah, what I do on my time, that's what I do, basically nobody's gonna stop her from sleeping with her husband / baby daddy. Okay, we get it, we understand. Then they talking about Michael's she tells her friend that Michael said that he got the devil, what, and they looked it up, Googled it, and to see, basically it's just a guy that has a good what, and you addicted to it. You can't get enough of it, basically. So who knows if he do or don't. I don't really care, but whatever it is, it's dirty, because he just going from woman to woman to woman. Okay, don't nobody want that. Keep that thing over there. Okay, so anyways, they all talking about that. Then her friend convinced her to call Malcolm, and they set up a time to meet up. They set up, a meetup, because Malcolm feels like she owes him an explanation about what happened, and so they're gonna meet up and talk. Now we got Amber and Puppy. So when they first come on, we see Amber and her mom at a hotel, looks like, and Amber gets a call from her dude that's in jail. He lets her know that he's gonna be getting out of jail. And she was like, hold up. He was like, can you come and get me when I get out of jail? I'm going to be getting out in like a couple of days. She was like, I did not. Basically, I got a lot of stuff to figure out between you and her. Because Puppy really don't even know about Amber talking to that guy, her ex. She don't even know about that. So we see her and her mom been calling Puppy all night. She ain't been answering the phone. So they go outside to go get in the car, and then all of a sudden Puppy appears. And Puppy looks like she is drunk, high, whatever is wrong with her. I don't know. That girl is on something, because Puppy has lost a lot of weight. I mean, she is skinny. When she got out, she was fat, and now she's skinny. Like, what kind of stuff is she on? But anyways, she, not Puppy, but Amber's mom, I don't know what her name is, so she's just gonna be called Amber's mom on here. She asks her, like, are you okay? Are you drinking or whatever? Doing drugs? Are you doing any other things? She was like, no, I'm a part-time alcoholic. Girl, you're a full-time alcoholic. You just drinking, doing whatever you want to do. So Puppy's like, I need to go to work too. And Amber's like, I'm late for work. I'm late for work. And if I give you a ride, I'm going to be late. And so Puppy's like, F it, I'll just walk. And so she starts walking down the parking lot. And Amber's like, get in the car. Quit playing around. So she gets in the car, and they are like bickering back and forth about what they're gonna do. Puppy asks Amber, what about Vegas? And Amber's like, what about it? I'm not going to go there. That's not what I want to do. She's like, you going a different direction in your life than what I'm doing. You know, I'm not going back to jail. That's just not happening. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode with them, but we shall see. And then we see Chevelle and Quaylon. They are back at Chevelle's house. And you see that they are talking about marriage. And Chevelle lets him know that she wants to get married in 30 days. And Quaylon is like shocked. He's like, what, 30 days? I thought, you know, we had more time, you know, to think about this marriage or whatever. And she was like, you need to tell your mom. And he's like, you need to tell your mom, you know. But he does call his mom on the phone. He FaceTime his mama. So as soon as she gets on the phone, she's like, hey, how you doing? This and this and that. And where are you? You know, where you at? What you been up to? Whatever. Excuse me. He turned the phone around so, you know, she can see Chevelle. As soon as he turned that phone around, she gonna hold up her little ashy hand like, oh, we married. We getting married. And the mom is like, what? This is too soon, you know. Y'all need to slow down. Y'all need to be getting married. This and that. And Chevelle is just talking stuff to his mama, you know, just being real disrespectful towards the lady. And she's like, we getting married in 30 days. And it's just a mess. And her mom comes. Quaylon's mom hangs up, you know, she tells him to go into the other room and talk to her. And Chevelle's like, no, he could talk to you right here. You don't need to go. You could talk right in front of me. You don't need to go in another room. But yeah, I think that this relationship is the bull. You know what? Anyway, so they are so then Chevelle's mom comes over there and they talking, and she's telling her mom that they getting married ever, because as soon as she walks in, Quaylon and the little girl is in the front room, and she's like, what you doing here? And then he's like, oh, Chevelle. She was like, where's Chevelle? And he's like, oh, she's downstairs, whatever. So she go in there like, what is y'all doing? You know, we back together. We getting married. And her mama was like, oh, no, you not. Like, she was like, you making a big mistake. Y'all too young to be getting married. I was, you know, your age when I got married. You seen me go through a bad marriage. Y'all not ready to be married. And Chevelle basically just like, you know, yes, we are. I'm going to do it regardless. I want to get married. That's what I'm going to do. We getting married in 30 days. And if you don't want to be a part of it, then don't even come around here. And Chevelle's mom is like, I don't care. I'm going to be coming around here for my granddaughter. Basically, I'm going to come over here. You ain't going to stop me from a relationship with her, you know? So that was that with them. And, you know, that was that with them. And, you know, she leaves. Excuse me. And that was the end of the show, really. I don't think we've seen anything of Destiny and Sean. I don't remember anything about them this time. Yeah, we didn't see them this time. I don't recall. Because, you know, the last episode supposed to be towing his car from her. But we didn't see the end result. But that he was leaving from over there. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.